sweating.
Caught you right on time.
Yes, you did.
So when I finished that video with Neat, you're like, hey, I want to do an interview. I said, hey, you got addiction? You said, yeah. I said, we got to talk about it. I want to get your story.
Okay.
So let's get it. We're going to start off with your name and your nickname. You got to give me your real name on this camera. Anything you go by, or you can give me your real name if you choose to, and your age and where you're from.
Okay. My name is Elizabeth Hannah
Okay.
Youngs. Everybody calls me Tina.
Uh-huh.
I was born in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Okay.
Then I moved to Asheboro, North Carolina.
All right.
My addiction started. I'm old heads.
Hold on, before we get to how old are you?
If I live to see the 30th of August, I will be 59 years old.
59. 59 years old. Okay. Start from the beginning. Did you grow up in a two-parent household?
Yes.
So you grew up with your biological mama and daddy?
My biological mom, stepdad.
And a stepdad. But he was just like a father to you?
Oh, yes, yes.
Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank your childhood?
It was good.
Okay, it was good. So we're going to say it's 8 or better. Did you finish high school?
No. I dropped out of 9th grade.
What's the reason why you dropped out of 9th grade?
I had a best friend, and the day she quit, I went in behind her and I quit.
So you quit because your best friend quit. You want to hang out with her?
Yeah. I mean, we were really, really close since kindergarten.
Right. So she quit. You say, "Fuck it, I quit too."
Yeah, because I really didn't have any other friends. So I'm like,
Yeah. So at that time, did you was you running the streets? Was you already getting in trouble?
oh no.
So you was a good kid,
Yeah,
a good student.
I didn't even go to clubs.
So you just quit. What your parents say about that? They had a fit.
Well, my father was deceased by then, and my mom, she took it, she was disappointed,
Right.
hurt, but the biggest thing was my pastor. I was scared to tell him.
Okay.
Somehow he found out, and I was walking one day, and he pulled beside me. Actually, me and some friends were going to the club, and they kept walking. I'm like, ain't no need to try to get away from him. He pulled up and said, get in. But
Yeah, back then, fathers used to fill the voids when the house was broken, didn't have fathers in there. The pastor always stepped in. At this time, your father was deceased, so he was like, you know what? Come here, let me talk to you. He
Yep.
thought it was his duty and obligation. All right. So when you quit school, is that around the time you start hanging out in the streets, drinking, smoking weed,
no,
any type of drugs?
'cause I was 16, and like I said, me and my friends hung out, but I wasn't a club goer. I didn't like to go to clubs.
Right.
I was the babysitter. Smoked a little marijuana back then. My crack addiction started, oh God, I'm trying to think, about 1990.
1990.
My husband at the time, we went to New York to visit his brother, and we went in his brother's girlfriend's room, and they were smoking. But I had watched the school special called All Cracked Up, and I didn't touch it.
Right.
So my first experience with crack cocaine, my husband, I finally just rolled with the punches. And then by that time we had 2 kids, and we had split up. So I moved to Greensboro, North Carolina, and the kids stayed with their grandmother, his mom and dad. It really got bad about 2000, I guess. My son was born in 1997. Because I was pregnant with my youngest son.
So listen, though, when you moved down here, your addiction got bad. You left your kids upstate with their grandparents.
Yes.
Was you getting high when you left New York? Come here.
Well, actually, we went to stay with my husband's brother and his wife.
Was you getting high when you left your kids with their grandma?
I was snorting cocaine then. I wasn't doing crack cocaine. I'm going to say about 1997, it got progressively worse.
Right.
And I was a sex worker on MLK.
Okay.
I was to support my habit. Then I left this guy because he got abused when I met someone else. and he knew I got high. We were together for actually 14 years, and every Thursday, we'd come home, and he knew what was up. I got clean. Oh God, what year was that?
How long did you stay clean when you did get clean?
I stayed clean 8 years.
8 years.
8 years.
Did you get clean because you had a strong mind? Did you go to rehab? How did you end up getting
Actually,
clean?
no. I just decided I was tired of being broke all the time.
You were just sick and tired.
Yeah, sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I was in the church. I had a good support system. My family's very supportive. I stayed clean 8 years, and one day I went to visit my brother. I hadn't seen him in a while, and we bought some marijuana, and then he called. I'm like, I can handle this. No problem, no problem. So he was like, do you want to stay? I said, well, we ain't seen each other in a while. And
so this is how you relapse?
Yeah.
This after you've been clean for 8 years?
8 years.
Okay, go ahead.
So then, I forgot how long I was in addiction then. But after 8 years, like I said, it wasn't anything dramatic. And to this day, I don't understand why I did it. But all I said, I was in the church, and I think at that time, I had a purpose in the church, and Satan knew it, and he knew that would derail me.
Right.
So after that...
So hold on. So you're saying that your reason for relapsing was because Satan knew you had a purpose in the church?
Yes.
And he got into you and worked in your mind and
Yes.
And pressure bust pipes. I get it.
So I moved to Greensboro, got an apartment. It was myself, my daughter right there.
Chocolate, your daughter?
Uh-huh.
It's your mama, Chocolate? It's your mama? I ain't know Chocolate, your daughter?
Yes.
Oh, I did a whole lot of video with Chocolate. Then you the woman she done talked to me about.
And I forgot how long I smoked. But I was hanging out with my nephew at Parkview. And just smoking crack cocaine. And there was a guy there, it was his friend. It was like a glass bowl. It was a bowl in a circle, and a stem had a little hole in it. I thought it was a new way to smoke crack.
Right.
And I was like leaning, tipping, and if that hadn't caught me, I would have probably had a concussion. But at the time, I didn't know what I was smoking.
You smoking fentanyl?
No, it was crystal meth.
Crystal meth?
And my nephew didn't tell me.
Right.
Because if I knew, I would have never done it.
Right.
So that lasted a while, and one day I was just tired. So I said if I could make it to my sister's house. And I was at Parkview. She lived up Randleman Road. And to this day, I don't know how I got there.
Right.
And when I knocked on her door, she looked at the peephole and she couldn't recognize me. If I hadn't called her name, she would never know who I was. So I got with her. She calls my other sister, and they call my older sister's daughter because she did like community stuff. And I made a statement to my sister. I was having a nurse with me. And the next it would called behavioral health. Come to find out, I was in the nut house.
Right.
I called my sister. I said, you gotta come get me. These people are crazy. She said, you're exactly where you need to be. I stayed there 7 days. And then I got into Wilmington Treatment Center in Wilmington. I was there 43 days. Great program. And I stayed clean for, I think it was a year. And I forgot what, well no, Chocolate was smoking in the bathroom and hearing that lighter and knowing what she was doing. Yeah. So I lost my apartment.
Damn.
I almost lost my car. And if it hadn't been for Chocolate's daughter, her income tax came in just in time. She paid my car payment. But
so what's your living situation now?
I was staying in Axton, Virginia with my youngest son. So I had went to Clinton, North Carolina to pick up Chocolate's daughter who was staying there at the time. And just knowing the areas, like I stopped at my ex-husband's house first, which is their dad. and it was just like I was in that environment.
Right. And you went with what you been doing with.
Yeah.
I get that. But where you living at right now?
I lived with her dad.
You live with your baby daddy?
Yeah, my ex-husband.
Your ex-husband?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, at least you got somewhere to live. You got a job?
No, I'm disability.
So you get disability.
Yes.
Right.
Down there with him, he's in active addiction.
Right. So let me ask you something. Do you talk about some of the things that this lifestyle has cost you?
It cost me my home.
You all right?
I tell people my addiction came for my kids, but the guy I was with, he always made sure they had. And so I got my own place, first in Claremont.
Take a chocolate, y'all. Chocolate, I know this is your mom. Just something that got big, ain't it?
We poppin',
Same as our mommy.
And her daughter's pregnant too. I'm back for the third time.
Hold on.
This is not your interview. This is my mother, y'all.
Yeah, but she almost done.
And
you can do your own though, and I'll look out for you.
It's a gun apartment on 29, and lost everything.
Right.
And I moved back to Clinton with my daughter, my oldest daughter. And I thought I could do it myself, but like certain areas like Greensboro, I can't do Greensboro.
You gotta change people, places, and things.
Yeah, when I hit Greensboro, it's like my stomach just drops.
Do it?
It does. I'm like, I'm not gonna stop in Greensboro, and I don't. And until I lost everything, my sisters and my son came to get me. My oldest daughter, she wasn't gonna do it, but her auntie asked her to, and she can't say no to her auntie. So I'm with my oldest daughter in Clinton, North Carolina, and the people just been in that town. So I relapsed. Well, I'd already relapsed, and went to sit with them, with her, and I was seeking and getting high. So she was like, "You got such a time to move because she didn't want that around." I never. Well, yes, I spoke around my current kids. Yes, I did.
You ever smoke with chocolate? You get high with your daughter? While she pregnant, you get high with her?
Yeah, but I mean, I talk to her, but she has her own mind, But we have made a decision that we're gonna find a house big enough for me, Chocolate, her next to youngest son, her daughter, and her fiance, and her baby. I said that way, if one of us gets weak, we have a shoulder to lean on. And then after being clean almost a year, I said I relapsed again. That's when I lost everything. I ended up going back. I'm with my second husband. Now we're divorced now.
That's who you live with?
Well, no, I live with their father.
Which husband is he?
Huh? The first one.
Oh, this your first husband?
Mm-hmm. And he's an active addiction. And he's a person I shouldn't be around.
You got active addiction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I almost had 2 years clean, and my son that was living in Virginia, he found out about it. He said, "Mama, you can't come back."
So you ruined relationship with your loved ones?
Yeah. And I told him, "I understand. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you." So when I left his house, well, I just left, and I don't know where it went.
She done. Hey, she trying to pull up in your car. Hey, yo, she finished, so don't leave. Yeah, come on here.
But
she done. Hey, but she done though. Go ahead and interview. Cause I want Chocolate to pull off.
Okay, so we have.
I know, but you driving. You have to go up the street.
We have. I said I want my family reunited.
Right.
The way we used to be. My oldest daughter, she really doesn't talk to me. She'll call her brother, and I communicate with him through her through him. But I the other day I went back to have it. Well, I didn't have sex, but oral sex. And the reason I did it, he talked a good game.
Oh yeah, or says with. I mean, no, I'm saying, I'm asking you. What I'm asking you, not the name. I'm asking you, was it for money to get high, or was it for somebody you like?
No, it was supposed to be money to put gas in my car to go.
Okay, so basically, I get it. That's all I want to know.
He made it sound good, this and that, and he didn't.
But it was for money though.
Yeah.
Right.
We got high together, and I told him, I said, I'm not going back to where I was.
Right. So you did used to do that?
Oh yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean most people that get high do.
For a whole year, MLK was my territory.
In Greensboro?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But even now, I'm tired.
You sick and tired? So what we gonna do to change? What's your game plan? What's the next steps you gonna take?
Finding permanent housing, reuniting my family, and be the woman that I used to be.
Right, you gotta find yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta find yourself.
Because I lost myself along the way. I lost I lost my dignity, my pride, my kids. And my oldest son, he just got sentenced to 9 years in federal prison.
Right.
And I was doing good in the courtroom, but when he hung his head and started crying, I lost it.
It broke you down.
Yeah. But I want my family back together the way we used to be.
I get
it. Go on trips.
I get it. Well, I got it in the room. So I get ready to go. I'm gonna pull it off, and I got something to do. I'm gonna leave you my information. You can call me when you need me. Call me if you need to talk. Call me if you want me to take you to something that's got something to do with you trying to get in recovery. Don't call me because you want me to take you downtown and give you some money, do something crazy.
No.
Call me when it's something positive.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. God bless you too.